What's going on, guys? Well, today I want to talk about something I got from a viewer a little while back. This viewer's name is Matthew, and he lives out in Alaska, and he's very much into bushcrafting and survivalist type stuff. He actually has a really nice YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link down in the description box to his channel if you want to check it out. Obviously, anything bushcraft related. He does some different reviews and stuff. Just seems like a really nice guy. But, you know, about a year ago or so, he approached me and asked me if I wanted him to make me any kind of paracord bracelets. He's very skilled and talented in doing paracord bracelets. Obviously, there's, you know, everyone makes paracord bracelets, but like for me, I know how to do a cobra stitch. That's about it. I've dabbled in different things, but I can't retain all those different types of paracord work, you know. And what I liked about his website way back when even is that he had such a variety of different types of paracord bracelets. It wasn't just the same old look that everyone has. So I was really interested, and we kind of kept in contact back and forth. At some point, he got really professional. He came up with a really beautiful professional website and really started this business. Has a couple other products, and he eventually sent me this. And we were talking back and forth with some different ideas. This is essentially just some ranger beads. If you're not familiar with ranger beads, these aren't actual beads per se. They are beads made out of paracord, which is really cool. And obviously they have different colors here, so you can differentiate between them. But the idea is that when you're traveling somewhere, trekking or hiking or whatever, you can set a certain distance in your head of where you're traveling. Let's say, I don't know, 100 feet or 100 steps. And every time you go 100 steps, you're counting out in your head, you move a bead, right? And these are nice and snug on this cord, so they're not gonna, you know, wiggle down or anything. Wherever you put this, it's gonna stay. And this is kind of hard to do to get this to be perfect. So he's really done a really awesome job on making ranger beads. I've actually tried this myself with this type of knot, and I can't get them to be a perfect fit on the cord. You know, they're just sliding back and forth, and obviously it's, you know, not helping you. But anyway, so let's say you take 100 steps, move a bead, right? Start counting your head, another 100 steps, move a bead. Now you know you've taken 200 steps. So as you're doing this, you may not be, you know, super conscious of how far you've traveled overall, but you can cut it down into smaller segments and move a bead. So you say, oh, well, how long did I travel now? After you count another 100, all right, well, I did 400 steps, you know? And that's basically how they work. Obviously, you can use these any way you want. But we were talking back and forth on some different ideas, and he asked me what I thought of it. I said, you know, it's really cool. A lot of people do ranger beads, you know? So what's gonna make you different? I said, you know what, if you're using ranger beads, you're probably gonna need a compass, right? So I gave him the idea of maybe offering one with a compass, and that's exactly what he did. And on top of that, he also added a ferro rod, okay? Pretty cool idea. This one's on, you can see kind of a rubber attachment here. So if you really wanted to, you can take this out and replace it with another rod if it gets worn down or whatever, but it's not gonna go anywhere. So super, super cool. The only drawback to this, if you could see it, is that you don't have anything to strike this rod, but I guarantee, like within this system anyway, but I guarantee you, and this is what I told him too, if you're buying ranger beads and you're buying a compass, you have a knife that you can strike that ferro rod with, and or a million different tools on your person that can strike that rod. So I didn't think that was a big issue to try to incorporate something to actually strike this. But yeah, I thought it was super cool. I mean, he has a business, it's very official. Here's his business card if you want to check him out. And the company is Sanctified Weaving Company. And again, it's out in Alaska. Super cool. The compass that came with this one that he chose, which is a very high quality compass, is the Bruton, or Brunton maybe, True Arc 3. So I like it. It's really cool. It's a nice little setup here. He's selling these with the compass. It's $21. I think this is called the SAT Navigator. If you didn't want the compass, or you have plenty of compasses, whatever, just the ranger beads is 11 bucks, which is totally reasonable. And if you're not into this whole thing at all, and you are into the paracord bracelets, he has a bunch of different designs of paracord bracelets. So it's worth looking at, worth checking out. Even if you're not interested in buying any bracelets or anything, I suggest checking out the website and seeing different types of weaves and different types of designs. I just think it's really cool. I like the variety, you know. The paracord bracelets were, you know, somewhat of a phase. People obviously still wear them. They're still popular, but I remember when it was like super, super popular, where like just random people in society would be wearing paracord bracelets. They get at the gas station and stuff, and people were making them. I remember walking up to someone, I was at a Target, and someone had a paracord bracelet, you know, military looking dude or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, cool, nice paracord bracelet. And he's like, what? I'm like, oh, your bracelet, you know, paracord. He had no idea what I was talking about. I thought maybe, you know, it was a YouTube thing, because that's where I first saw it was on YouTube, you know. But no, it was just people bought these things and wore them because they were cool looking. You know what I mean? Just because you had a paracord bracelet didn't mean you were in the gear community on YouTube. And that was my silly mistake for thinking that, I guess. But yeah. But anyway, Matthew, you did an awesome job. Like I said, very professional website, nice setup, and I think your product's pretty darn cool. So if you're interested, check it out. Just want to give Matt a kind of a shout out here. He's working very hard on this, and I think it's really nice. So if you're interested, check it out. If you're not, that's okay too. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys soon with some more videos. Take care.